Hello and welcome. I'm the Big Shot Critic, and in 2016, a documentary was released called Secrets of the Force Awakens, A Cinematic Journey. At the time, it memorialized the beginning of what most people thought was a promising new trilogy. But now, it is a memorial of doom. I realize I've been dogging on Disney a lot lately, but if I'm right, there is significant history happening right now, and it's worthwhile to make a record of it. Back in 2004, the original trilogy came out on DVD for the first time, and with it came a wonderful documentary called Empire of Dreams, about the making of the original trilogy. It's clear this new documentary, Secrets of the Force Awakens, was meant to be as commemorative as the old documentary. It isn't. Mostly because the sequels are all finished now and openly acknowledged as disasters. I watched this documentary for the first time expecting it to be glossy and polished and very inauthentic. And it was. But more than that, it is frozen in time. It very effectively captures the feeling a lot of us had when The Force Awakens came out, myself included. When Episode 7 came out, I was at the peak of my consumer phase. I was fully on board.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next products.
I was very excited for new Star Wars, and this seems like a lifetime ago, but this was a time when you heard about a beloved old property being brought back and you got excited about how good it could be. And this documentary captures that mood. It's like a time capsule. I'm surprised to hear myself say it, but I'm glad this documentary exists. Yes, it's a lie. Yes, it's manipulative. Yes, it's Disney propaganda. But it serves an important historical purpose. Because it worked, you see. They had us. When you watch that documentary and imagine going along with it, imagine feeling how it wants you to feel. That's how we felt. I know some people will pretend they never liked The Force Awakens, or they never liked the idea of Disney Star Wars, and for very few people that's true. But this is a mistake we need to own up to. The hardest parts to watch in this documentary were not watching them talk about the possibilities going forward, or watching them lie about how carefully they are treating the legacy, or even watching Kathleen Kennedy talk on screen. No. The hardest part was remembering that I bought into it. The hardest part was revisiting my own mistakes. On a personal level, it transported me back to the peak of my consumer stage. It brought me face to face with former parts of myself that I was ashamed of. Oddly therapeutic. Now, obviously, this is worlds away from what the filmmakers intended when they commissioned this documentary, but I cannot deny it serves a purpose. On a wider level, Secrets of the Force Awakens serves as a feature-length version of the how it started versus how it's going meme. For how it started, watch the documentary. For how it's going, look at the state of Star Wars today. But seriously, it serves as a grim and necessary reminder of how sad and twisted this era of movie making has become. It's the stark contrast between the attitudes represented in the documentary and the prevailing attitudes towards Star Wars today that serves as the necessary history lesson. Where the prospect of new Star Wars back then was inspiring and exciting and interesting, the prospect of new Star Wars today is nauseating, upsetting, and depressing. So it is with any announcement of any old property being brought back. They've pillaged Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who, Masters of the Universe, Scooby-Doo, Ghostbusters, The Lord of the Rings, Willow, Marvel, DC, Men in Black, Charlie's Angels, Jurassic Park, Halo, Ninja Turtles, Toy Story, The Little Mermaid, and not even Snow White is safe. A very vocal and dwindling minority still pretends this cultural vandalism is a good thing, but most people today are very hardened and cynical and apathetic toward anything Hollywood produces. And a growing number of us even laugh and mock openly when we can. As for the properties they haven't pillaged or vandalized, I'd rather not name them here. I don't want to jinx it. But as I was saying, the sheer contrast between the attitude of that time and the attitude of this time, which I just described, is educational. What was meant to memorialize the beginning of a wonderful new era for Star Wars now serves as a grim reminder of what we fell for. I thought I would hate Secrets of the Force Awakens, A Cinematic Journey, for being deceitful and dishonest. But now I'm in the odd position of endorsing it for the purpose it was never meant to serve. Let it stand as that grim reminder, and may we never fall for such things again.
There's a real ambiguity as to what his reaction is. I think he has great reservations. He's really conflicted. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever watched this documentary? It came on the Blu-ray version of The Force Awakens. I don't know if it's on the other versions. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.